My name is Andy. I love being outdoors. On weekends, I go on hiking and camping trips alone. I usually went alone on these trips, but this time around, my friend Jack was kind enough to drive me to a camping spot I told him about the last time we hung out. Jack dropped me off the spot, which I thought was perfect to set up my tent. So I set up my tent. Then I tried to look around for picture-perfect spots around the area. I'm also into landscape photography, and so I always made it a point to snap photos of my trips. But as I turned around to look for a stunning scene, I was surprised to find out I wasn't alone. I saw a man from a distance. He was looking in my direction. I tried to ignore him for a bit, thinking he was just passing by. After a few seconds, I lost sight of him. It started to get dark. I turned on my transistor radio. The music wafted through the air in perfect harmony with occasional chirps of birds and crickets, with a perfectly wonderful time. A few moments later, I heard footsteps closing in. I turned around to check where they were coming from. I thought I was alone at the lake after the man I saw earlier had disappeared. The sound of the footsteps started to get louder and louder. In a controlled but firm voice, I shouted who was in there. After a few seconds, an old man came out of the bush. I asked him what he was doing in there and whether he was camping out too. A few moments later, I realized he was drunk and was getting closer to me. I tried to move back. Then he finally asked whether he could have a beer. Apparently, he saw I had a cooler full of beers and other drinks. That night was colder than usual, which made me fall asleep quickly, but I was awakened by the footsteps outside. I got up. I asked myself whether there was an animal outside my tent. When I listened closely, I realized it was the footsteps of a human being, then I saw his shadow. The guy suddenly said, "Hey, are you still up? Go away from here, the beer is finished." "I don't like beer." "So what do you want?" "I wanted to ask if I could join you in your tent tonight. It'll sure be warmer. I know you are cold too." "It's better for you to leave now or else I will call the police." The guy eventually left. Suddenly, my phone rang. Jack was calling me. "Hello, Jack. What's up?" "I've been trying to call you. I'm picking you up now. I just saw the news. The most wanted man in town broke from his jail cell. He ran towards the woods. God forbid he is close to where you are. He was a serial killer. He's bearded, skinny, and dark-skinned. Get ready now. I will be there soon." I started to pack my things really quick when the guy appeared from behind. "You better not run," he said, then showed me his gun. I ran as fast as I could, heading towards the main road. "Don't run," he yelled. I could hear he was yelling at me, but I kept running. I heard a gunshot, but I kept running and running. Then I fell down. I saw blood running down my face. This time he fired more gunshots. I thought I was gonna die. I already told you not to run. You're just making things more difficult for you. I'm gonna kill you now. Suddenly, Jack's car crashed into the guy. The guy fell down. Jack helped me to get up. When the police came, the guy had disappeared into the night.